Long story to talk about. We gotta talk about Iron Man.
But yeah,
introduce yourself.
Okay,
Oh, I'm D-Boy.
he's back.
Yeah, no car problems and no car movies this week.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't believe that happened. I just driving down and pop, 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 pop. Man.
That's
That's a
D-Boy,
bad
I'm
week.
Peanut, and this is Mike Boroff, and we are UVN Underground Video Network. And welcome to the show. This is not spoiler free. This is spoiler alert. We're going to talk everything and anything about the Iron Man movie, and this is what we thought on it.
If you haven't seen the movie yet, chances are you have because you're watching our show and it's the same demographic. But if you haven't watched it yet, go ahead and hit pause on the computer, right click, double click, whatever. Go watch it, and then come back. We'll wait for you.
All right,
So we're back.
How
How
you
you doing?
Hey.
So we've all watched Iron Man now.
We've got the patience of a newt.
What's a newt, Ian?
Wrong one, P.
I know.
Nubian.
I know.
That's kind of like
You
a
should
dick.
have went with the Monty Python. A newt, you say?
Well, it's kind of like a dick fur. So close.
Anyhow.
Anyways, back to the Iron Man movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
What is it, 200 million within 2 weeks now?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched the movie. I live in the
200
basement.
plus.
It's what I do.
So, yeah, it's breaking records. It's a Marvel movie, meaning Marvel's getting the funding from this. There wasn't no one backing them except Marvel Studios.
Yeah.
So,
And I think that's a big reason why Marvel's like dominating the movie circuit right now. Even, I mean, for as great as Batman Begins was,
yeah.
it's
my shield
still... It's still not as up there as like the Iron Man movie, just because.
I said put my shield back, Wonder Man, not hold it. I don't want your,
Freedom will prevail, P.
I don't want your ioning on my shield.
Taste my justice.
He didn't say that in the game, did he?
No, but it
think
should have
so.
been. I'm gonna mod hack it. So every time you
But get someone on the emulator.
justice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hack Iron Man so every time he tries to do attack you instead takes a swig.
Booze prevail.
That's right.
Iron Man shoot him with the
You
pulse
know-
blast. I'm drunk.
That is one of the things I noticed in the movie, and everybody was looking forward to it too, but he really didn't drink a lot.
Not a lot, but
They put
did
it in.
enough.
They put it in there.
In the beginning, it was very casual and stuff.
Yeah, well, think about. I mean, he was drinking in the Humvee,
Oh, absolutely.
and then his whole little.
How did he get ISO out there?
He,
Oh, no, he had the
that
mini bar.
the Stark mini bar.
And the guy.
You know what? This goes up like who was it, like Sideshow or whatever, the company that makes like the museum replicas. You can make your Iron Man helmets, Thor hammers, whatever you want. I want the Tony Stark mini fridge. Click a button. And
Yeah, nice.
but he did drink, you know.
Well, the guy, who was the Bridges guy, who was the villain.
Oh, Obadiah.
Okay, he
Obadiah.
insinuated too that about his like demons and stuff when he started drinking, like he got the finer things and stuff.
Yeah, he had the
Yeah.
scotch right in his office and everything too.
Yeah.
So basically,
But it was
what's
nice.
going there.
They didn't go overboard with him being like alcoholic, but they alluded that he likes the booze.
Yeah.
Which I'm waiting for the DVD for the deleted scene of like he's flying around and
Oh,
You know,
gets a drink in air.
yeah, he's got the built-in keg, you know, because he can keep it cold.
I'm just waiting for one of the books when I know he was going to go fight and rescue someone. And Kurt Busiek is a great writer. If you want a good, definite Iron Man issue run or read, find Kurt Busiek's run on Iron Man. It was very good. Because I just remember when he was flying and he was busy talking to Pepper or somebody and stuff, and there was an airplane coming at him, and he just like totally just like hit it. It was like, whoa, oh crap, and he's looking around because he wasn't sober, and he's trying to save the day. No, either he hit an airplane or he hit like an electricity pole. It was one or the other. But it was like an
There's a big difference.
No,
Yeah.
no, it wasn't
There's people in
stationary.
danger. There's a pole.
Well, I mean,
One's stationary,
he hit
one's
something.
moving
He like
kinda
either
fast.
swerved out of the airplane because he almost hit that and then hit the electricity pole, or he did actually nick the airplane. Everybody was like, "What's he doing?" Because everybody was like, "Oh, it's Iron Man."
That'd be
You know,
great.
it's kind of like you didn't want to cheer for him at first because he looked like an idiot.
That'd have been great if he'd have hit the plane William Shatner was on, and he could look at the window and says, "There's an Iron Man out on the wing."
I thought that was kind of crazy to stay hanging on to there, though. awkward, man. But
I think one of the big things, aside from Marvel back in the movie itself, one of the biggest thing that made that movie was Robert Downey Jr.
Absolutely.
yeah.
I couldn't imagine somebody doing it better.
No. You know what? And as far as casting goes, I thought the best casting ever done was when they got Patrick Stewart for Professor Xavier, because that was a gimme.
Oh yeah, that was
perfect. You could not have ever gotten somebody better
Absolutely.
until they cast Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark.
Yeah, that's true.
That was incredible.
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear him have dialogue with any person in the Marvel superhero movies right now. Even, well, geez, I was going to jump to the spoiler way at the end, so I'm not going to do it yet, because that dialogue was great, too.
Oh, my God, yeah.
But let's get to the way the movie looks. The CGI and the suit itself that isn't CGI looked great.
It was flawless. Yeah, Stan Winston did that suit, you know.
It's
and
damn impressive.
wow.
Absolutely amazing.
I mean, there were times where, you know, he's standing there, and you know in the back of your mind he's in the suit, but you're just like, that looks so incredible, it has to be CG. But then it's like, no, it's not. It's really the suit.
Mm.
And it was flawless. It's not one of those over CG'd movies. It was...
No. And it was the fact that, see, I like that, too, because, you know, they try to go through the transitions. Within this movie, they actually was able to fit the history of Iron Man just about right, you know, like with the
all
old
the different,
suit,
the different levels of the armor and what they were used for.
Yeah, that was very impressive for like a 2-hour movie to be able to basically cram the entire history of Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
And don't fear if you haven't seen it. There is no Fing Fang Foom. There's no Mandarin. There is no
Mandarin. Wrong. That's where you're absolutely wrong, and we're going to have to talk about this. The Mandarin is in the movie because that was his group, the 10 Rings. That was his group. He had the 10 Rings. That's what the Mandarin had with the powers that he had. Yeah. That was his group, and the reason I wanted to bring this up, that group, the terrorists were called the 10 Rings.
I didn't hear it.
Yes, you did hear it. They said it constantly. That's why when I first said it, I was like, he's in there. I was like, that's his group. And the guy... The main, remember there was that other villain? He had one of the rings, but Mandarin didn't even think, okay, he had the 10 rings. But I was like, well, was that him? And he just had the one at the time? Because he still lived. He didn't, well, and
that's one of the things.
Yeah, you really...
The guy who captured him did not, as far as we know, die. That's why I thought, at the end, it may have been him. Which I thought was like, oh my God.
Oh, in the mansion?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would...
We'll get to the end there in a second. We'll tell you who it really was later.
Yeah, right. Okay. But yeah, but like him with his face all scarred up and all that stuff, I was like, you know what? I don't know the back history of the Mandarin besides he's a villain of Iron Man, and that's it. And I know, you know, the rings had different powers. It was almost like the rings were what, like a kind of
elemental stuff, and magic.
So you know that's the Wikipedia there. So I don't really know that part. But I know he's the main villain.
There wasn't any like magic involved in the movie though.
Other
than the magic that happened from the crowd itself glowing in amusement and wonderment at the movie.
And the magic between Tony Stark and Pepper Potts.
Stop. But I will give this.
She's a hot redhead.
I'm not a big Gwyneth Paltrow fan.
I'm not
they
either.
casted that part pretty damn.
I love until she named her daughter Apple. But whatever.
Don't worry, later on she's going to change it. They're going to call her Mac for short.
But anyways,
my baby Mac.
Her parts in the movie was great, and she played the character. That's the type of character she was in the comics.
She nailed that character. Everybody was perfectly cast. Terrence Howard as Rhodes.
And I hated at the end where he was just like, next time, baby. I'm like, no, why did they do that? I was just like, it was good, but it wasn't because it was just like,
we really wanted to see him in there.
Yeah. You know? But, you know, that gives him time to do his thing and put the crazy guns from Marvel vs. Capcom on the top of it.
Yeah,
War Machine. But he's like, you know you want to see it. You're like, yeah! And then he falls over.
Heavy.
You know, because both of them...
I'm sure they'll do it, too.
You know, and both of them...
Like, that's just impractical. What are you doing?
Then Tony Stark be like, look, I took a header into a wall. You got to take some licks, too. But another thing about Iron Man was the best test flight sequence in a movie ever.
Yeah.
Ready? Whack!